Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. Because you might not get it, no, but because you are destined not to want it once you get it. Beware of desiring an audience. Those who teach will be held to a higher standard. Be careful of desiring to be in entertainment because you'll always be under a microscope. And can you handle that? When you're constantly in the public eye, when you are constantly in the public eye, every decision that you make will be dissected by them. First off, warning, it's not always what you thought it was going to be. That's why I say be careful what you wish for. Not because you might not get it, but because you are destined to not want it once you get it. I grew up in an era that was absolutely in love with Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo, Jenny from the Block. But you couldn't pay me to be Ben Affleck right now. You couldn't. I have not seen him in a single picture with J-Lo looking happy. Both Common and Andre 3000 thought they wanted Erykah Badu, but neither of them have been the same since. Robin Williams made everyone laugh. Millions of people watched his movies and his creativity. He always had a smile on his face. And I fear a lot of individuals get to a place like his with public success, but are unable to deal with private issues. Dave Chappelle is the only one that I know that would walk away from a $50 million deal, and we look at him like he's crazy. Some years ago, people would look at Krishan and Blueface and be like, relationship goals. They would post Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez as relationship goals. How's that working out for them now? No disrespect, not disrespecting anyone. How does that work now? I don't wish ill or talk bad about anyone, but what I do want to point out is what you see on social media is just a snapshot of what they want you to see. If you're out at night and a woman asks you to take her picture or take a picture of her and her girls and she hands you her phone, 99% of the time, you will get yelled at for the picture that you took. Why? Because she knows her angles and you don't. Basically saying this, that she knows the angles or the positioning that she wants everyone to see, and you didn't capture that for her. She knew the angle that or the light that she wants to display to everyone. A woman will take 7-11 pictures and post one that finally got her angle right. Some people are getting married just because they had a fairy tale idea in their mind of what marriage is. And then they get into marriage and go through some hardships, and then reality finally hits that it's not all roses and fairy dust, and it's actually hard work. And when it doesn't live up to their fairy tale that they created in their mind, then they abandon the commitment that they made. When you desire something, make sure you do your research to see if that is really what you want. Do your research to see if it is what you think it is, and if you really want it, and if you want to deal with the headache that actually comes with it. Plato's allegory of the cave, he argues that people live their life in the comfort of their cave, defending shadows of truth. They see shadows that are cast into their comfortable cave, and they never follow the shadow out to find out the truth of that shadow. I am cautious and slow to say, I want to be like this person, or I want to be like that person. I don't want to be like anybody else. You don't know what it took for that person to get where they are. You also don't know what it takes for that individual to maintain where they are. And you definitely don't know if you are ready or able or equipped to deal with any of the processes or requirements that it takes to sustain it. The main purpose of this video was to tell you that not everyone should be teachers. Not everyone should become influencers. Not everyone should carry an influential voice, because James chapter 3 tells us that not many of you should become teachers, my brothers, for you know that we who teach will be judged with the greatest strictness. Verse 2 continues with, for we all stumbled in many ways, and if anyone does not stumble in what he says, he is a perfect man, able to control his whole body. Those who teach, those who hold influence, those who lead or guide will be judged with a greater strictness. Are you ready to bear that weight? I want you to realize this. If you are wrong in the things that you are teaching, you could be potentially leading millions and millions of people to death. I want you to go back and take a look at one of my videos, the 4 deadly questions. And the last of the 4 deadly questions is this. The fourth one, the most dangerous one of them all, is what are the eternal implications if you are wrong? If you are wrong, you could be leading millions and millions of people to hell, to death. Teachers, influencers, those who hold status or authority over other individuals. Take heed to that passage. Those who teach will be held to a higher standard. And this has been another episode of Justified by Score. I hope you learned and gleaned something from this. And until next time, of course, Lord willing, peace and grace.